Good morning, everybody. I still can't talk all that good, but I don't feel so bad. I just can't talk. So, come back out to the garden yesterday. Got these beds pretty much cleaned out. Still got some more work to do. And back during our last freeze, my sprinkler control here froze. You see how it busted that pipe? So, I fixed that this morning. A couple dollars worth of fittings. And I've got to change the heads on these over here. I'll show you that in just a minute. Now the main control is over here. And I've got to add some to this as we go along through the spring. We got it. Let me show you. There we go. That's my sprayers for the raised beds. Now this section over here, I'm going to put my tomatoes over there, I think, this year. I'll plant them in the ground. I'm going to put a add-on to that there, and I'm going to put a drip system on those at the root. Because usually during the spring it's pretty wet, but as it gets on into the summer, it'll quit raining. It does every year. Now down the fence line here, controlled by this little manifold here. I changed these out last year when there was nothing on the fence, and put half sprayers to spray this way. And I've got these, which are center strips, spray straight up and down. I'm gonna put those on. See if I can set the camera down here while we're doing this. I'll show you one of them. Very simple to do. Alright, see that algae built up in that pipe? That's because it hadn't been used. Wasn't used almost none last year. So let's see, let's go turn this one off. Turn the main water back on. Let's open this one up and flush that out just a little bit. There we go. Seen it come out. And set the camera back down. Now, that's all there is to changing these heads. Give me just a minute to change out these other two, and I'll show you something else. Alright, let's see how we did. We can do this without getting wet. There we go. That'll wet down that fence line. Now this end one here, yeah, it's working good. Yesterday I cleaned out the chicken house and brought all the manure out here and spread it. Put some more in there. And like I said, it's almost time to plant potatoes and English peas. Let's get this off. I'm gonna get the camera wet. Hang on. Get me wet. A little bit wet. Now, because this ground out here, even though I've added stuff to the raised beds, it's very, very sandy. It dries out quick. That's why you just about got to have water, or you're not going to do anything. See, like I said, that's going to be tomatoes over there. I got to get the dirt pile moved. And the main garden over here, right down through here, I'll till this and probably put my squash over here. In this section here, that's where I tried the tiller out the other day to make sure it'd work. From there over, I'm going to take those sprinklers up there and redo those this year. And they've got their own little control over here too. A lot of people have the automatic electric things to turn them off and on. That don't work here because we have so many lightning strikes where it just don't work. And then I'll till all this, and this will be mainly peas, green beans, and okra. I'll go in this big section here. Over the last few years, I've tried a few things that people around here and said, do this, do that, and do this. Well, nothing I've tried that people suggested works. So I'm going back the way that I've always done it, the way I was taught to do it, back when I had nice, good gardens and plenty of harvest. So all this off-the-wall stuff that I've tried the last few years, planting and different plants and this and that, I ain't gonna do it. And I'm gonna go back to what I know, if you know what I mean. Now let's see. Let's look at this pear tree. It's got to be pruned back some here soon. We're starting to get little buds, and that freeze killed them, so I don't know if we're going to have any pears this year or not. Same with the blueberries. The blueberries should be fine. They always come back real good. It's already getting buds on it. The cold didn't affect those. It's just 75 degrees right now. So crazy weather, who knows? But I'm gonna get my seed started, and I got some seed starter kits in the shop. Let's go in there and look at those right quick. Now I got these little things here. Seed starters. These were at the dollar store. Very inexpensive. I've used these before. They come with the pot and mix and all already in there. Now I know they're a little cheap, maybe a little cheesy, but they work. I've used them, like I said, I've used them before. Pardon me. Each one of these has 36. 36, that's 72 plants I'm going to get the seed in. Mainly tomatoes, my peppers, and probably some collards and cabbages. Now turnips and mustard, I just broadcast those. But collards, I put them in plants. Same with cabbages. And it's a little too early to do that right now, I think, but I'm going to go ahead and get my plants started now. And once they get up a little bit of size in these things, I'll take them out of here and transfer them to a little bit bigger pot until they get strong enough to go outside. By the time all that happens, it'll be time to plant. So that's what's going on around here. I've only got, I think, 3 knives on the books that I got to get finished up in the next day or two. So I've got time. I've run out of orders. So y'all get me something in here. Y'all help a brother out. Pardon me. I spend a lot of money on gardening stuff and hunting and all that kind of stuff, so I need to replenish my hobby fund account, if you know what I mean. So, and what else? I guess that's all. Like I said, sorry I still can't talk. Still stopped up, but it'll pass. Another couple of days, I guess it'll go away. All right, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see you next time.